Hello, welcome to this video on AI and databases, Semantic Scholar. So today we're going to discuss Semantic Scholar in a little bit more detail. Semantic Scholar is an index of more than 219 million research papers, some of which are open access. Some of them are what is considered gray literature, which are conference papers or preprints that are found in places like arXiv. They have an API for developers. So this is important because many of the AI tools that are being marketed for researchers at this time use Semantic Scholar as part of their backbone for their programming. They also offer something called Semantic Reader, which is an augmented reader with the potential to revolutionize scientific reading by making it more accessible and richly contextual. And so the first thing that they do, which is really nice, is that you can check highly influential citations. So if there are too many citations to wade through on a particular topic, you can look at the ones that are just highly influential, where the cited publication has a significant impact on the citing publication, determined by a machine learning model that analyzes factors, including the number of citations to a publication and the surrounding context for each. They also offer a place where you can cite any paper in BibTeX, MLA, APA, or Chicago styles. You can manage all of your papers here, so you can create an account with them for free and organize your research into folders. And if you place those similar papers together in one folder, you'll generate better and more relevant recommendations. So this works because this is an AI-powered research feed, which will automatically generate paper recommendations for you. This is an optional option, though. You can turn it on, but you don't have to use it. A little bit more about those personalized AI-powered recommendations. Again, those research feeds will help, quote unquote, learn what papers interest you and recommend latest research in those particular areas. In order to do this, you're going to want to add 5 relevant papers to a research folder, and then the Semantic Scholar will show you papers that are similar. If you mark 3 of them as non-relevant in the research feed, Semantic Scholar will start to show you fewer papers which are similar to those. You can get notified for papers or citations. There's no need to refresh the page every day. You can set up customized automated email alerts, get paper alerts, author alerts, and research feed alerts. And again, you can check all your research updates from their page on the research dashboard. You can also explore topics with AI. So these topic pages aim to help you explore the topics of interest by collecting AI-generated definitions, papers, which are often cited for the topic, recent papers, and related topics. In the topics section of each paper page, you can learn and find topics relevant to the paper and navigate to those topical pages. You can then also directly search for a topic in the search bar. Currently, only topics in computer science field are available. And a little bit of a side note here, Semantic Scholar did start off as a computer science database. It is also run by the Allen Institute, so it's pretty decent. Again, it can help you understand papers with AI. You can ask papers questions sort of in the way that Adobe has started to offer Adobe Reader, in that you can ask AI questions, or you can ask the AI questions about a paper, and it can help put things into context for you. However, I might trust the one from Semantic Scholar a little bit more than I would for something else. Currently, it's only being tested in the English language papers and is available only on limited papers at the moment. But it is an interesting thing to play with, and as researchers, we should be interested in the kinds of summaries that AI can generate. It may be able to help us get through those papers a little quicker. However, sometimes the details matter, and if AI gets those details wrong, as we've seen in other videos, that can be problematic. So always pay attention, read the full paper, and then you can also understand maybe those AI summaries. Other things that they offer is Semantic Reader, like I just mentioned, that reading application that can help that what they call the reading experience more accessible and richly contextual. And they also provide citation information directly within the context of a paper. So I would find that very useful. The Semantic Scholar Academic Graph API. This allows for uh, other resources to link to Semantic Scholar and use them as part of, like I said before, their backbone of their projects. And so something like a Research Rabbit or Connected Papers relies on the work that Semantic Scholar has done in order to graphically represent papers and citations and their relationships. Semantic Scholar also has an open research corpus. So they have a general purpose corpus with 8.1 million open access papers, which span all kinds of different academic disciplines with metadata and abstracts, as well as bibliographic references and structured full text. Here are all their partners. So you can see they do partner with the Association for Computational Linguistics, as well as the ACM, Archive Bio One, and many, many others here related to the engineering, computer science fields, as well as a few universities in PubMed, Project Muse, and Microsoft and IEEE. This is what their page looks like when we go to the front page, and you can search for their papers from there. And we are going to demonstrate a paper here very shortly. So let me do a new share. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is what Semantic Scholar looks like when we log on to their page. And again, you can scroll down a little bit, learn more about that API, learn more about Semantic Reader, which is in its beta form. And again, if you want to look at those product overviews and what they offer, down here at the bottom, there's that product information. You can learn more about them and what they offer here in their about pages, and the different kinds of research and publications that they've done on themselves, which allows us to, again, see what they have been doing. So again, they work with the Allen Institute. So if I do a brief search here, maybe I'll do one for yoga and meditation. I get about 5,000 results. I can narrow by fields of study. So maybe I want to look at this from the medical standpoint or psychology or arts or, a couple different options here. I can sort by date range. So again, something useful. If it has a PDF, so again, if it's open access and the PDF is available to me, I might be able to see that here. I can sort by author, journals and conferences that are most important. I can also sort by relevance, right? Citation counts, influential papers, and recency. So again, these influential papers and citation counts, these are things you're going to see in other places like Web of Science and Scopus. One other thing that they offer, which I am not seeing, well, which I didn't put in the PowerPoint, but which you can see here, is these too long didn't read. So the TLDRs are brief summaries of the paper themselves. You can expand that to the full abstract. Some of them are slightly longer, so at least this one here, effects of yoga and meditation on the birth process. It's only one sentence. Some of the others, depending upon your topical area, may be a few sentences long. But for the most part, these TLDRs are about one sentence. So this last one here talks about how this is a review focused on describing the effects of yoga and meditation on anxiety and depression, as well as exploring brain waves as a tool for assessing the potential for these complementary therapies. If you see here, you can see how many times it's been cited. If I click on this, I'd be able to see those papers. I can see that there's an open access PDF available. So if I click on that, I'll get taken to that page. I can click on the Sage link, which will take me to the database that this article lives in. I can save it or cite it from here. So again, Semantic Scholar is one of those backbones for some of the other for some of the other research AI tools that are being rolled out. I highly recommend that you get familiar with it. It is something similar to Google Scholar.